Well, this is all that's left of my red on the vine tomatoes, guys. It was time. This area being, I guess, 3 foot by 9 feet. Just don't really want to waste the space, since I'm limited on space, on late in the season tomato plants producing only 1 or 2 fruits every week, or maybe every couple of days at this point. So pulled out all the 9 or 10 plants. I guess I can count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tomato plants. Stacked them up there. I've turned the soil really good with my nice garden fork. And now I'm going to add some more amendments. I've already added some wood chips, and I thought, you know what, this is a good chance for me to show you what I'll be adding. So I'll be right back. So the first thing I'm going to add is the Osmocote flower and vegetable fertilizer. It's smart release plant food. So the one thing I really like about this one is, let me see if I can get a good picture of this. It's a 14, 14, 14, feeds up to 4 full months. So obviously, if I were to use this whole thing, it would be 80 square feet. I only have 24 square feet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna shake it in here. And I'm gonna be adding other things, so I don't need to really follow the recipe necessarily for success on these, since I'm gonna be adding other nutrient-rich products. But we'll add some in here like this. And really, it would be about a third, I guess, of the package would probably be the correct amount. And let's see, I've went to here, so about a fifth of it. Anyway, that's the first thing I add, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing is I add some bone meal. And this, as you can see, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, right here. It's a 2-14-0, 14 being the phosphate. So, pretty good product. What I do is open this sucker up like this, get my hands in here. Here's what it looks like. And then I just spread it around the garden here. I'm gonna be turning all this in. And this, I don't put too much on. Just enough that when I turn it, it's got a pretty good mix in there. All right. So there you go, a little bit of bone meal. Let's go put a little bit more, something else in, hold on. All right, guys, I also like to add a little blood meal, nitrogen rich, 1200. And you know, having that 14s across the board on the first product, probably don't need too much of this. But I will be planting some starts in here. Not quite sure just yet. I gotta figure out what I got upstairs growing in the grow room, and then if I want to put some seeds in. And that's also beginning of July, so it's a little hot, so I've got to figure out the best heat tolerant crops. Maybe if you guys can comment on below and let me know what you think I should grow here, maybe I can reserve part of this bed for what you think is the best 90-degree weather, 6 to 8 hour sun, maybe 8-hour sun crop that will be over here. It had tomatoes in the ground. I've added wood chips. I've added bone meal. I've added some fertilizer. And then let me go back over here. And then I've added some blood meal. And I'm probably not going to do much more besides probably add another bag of this Miracle Grow that I have sitting here, just because now that I've turned it a lot, once I water it down and water it in, give it a little soaking, it's probably going to drop in level. You can see the difference in levels. This was always a little bit bigger, a little more deeper than this, but it's fluffed up right now, so it's going to drop a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and stop the video now, and I'll come back when I've got the Miracle Grow added. Thanks. All right, now that I've got my Miracle Grow added, I'm going to be turning this soil over a little bit and get this fully put in. So again, I just like doing a little turning method here. You can see it's pretty rich soil, especially now that I've added the nutrients. Got a lot of organic matter in here. Well, I won't bore you with the details, but I'll finish it up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all my amendments added. I've got it turned real good. You can see how it's fluffed up. Got to add water, guys, because I've got to get this a little settled down. So that's what we're going to do now. Water this in a little bit. So I'll finish that up and I'll come back. All right, so we got it pretty well watered in. You can see it's dropped a few inches. It was just at the brick line for the most part. And if I were to pat it down lightly with either my fork or a shovel or just with my hands, I'd probably get it go down a few more inches, but I don't want it to be that compact yet. When I do my planting, then I will probably firm up around the plant roots. Maybe then I'll mulch it as well with some more of that Texas cedar mulch and go from there. Anyway, I'm going to hold off on planting anything here today. It's pretty hot, but if anyone watching this could offer me some suggestions. I'm in Texas, North Texas. It's 90 degrees. It's July 5th, so I need some suggestions for some heat-tolerant plants. And then let me know if your recommendation I should start it inside and then bring it out here. If I don't get any suggestions or I don't have anything to start from the suggestions, then I might just go with some of my ideas or my plants. But again, this is my first year, guys, and I will probably plant something that won't make it, kind of like my sugar snap peas where I only have one growing now. So anyway, offer some suggestions, and I look forward to seeing and reading your comments. Thank you.